The Once Human Way of Winter scenario has been live for a couple of days now, and today I wanted to break down an absolutely game-breaking build. This right here is going to have you burning up your enemies like no other, and it all revolves around the Pyroclasm Starter shotgun. This shotgun right here is crazy. It has a 27% chance to burn your target on hit, a 20% chance to generate a deviant particle, which you can pick up to enter a charged state. While you are in the charged state, upon reloading, you're going to replace all of your ammunition with Dragon's Breath ammo, which is going to deal blaze elemental weapon damage equal to 85% of the attack, with a burn damage bonus applied. And then finally, upon reloading, you're going to expend all of your charge to increase the Blaze's elemental damage by 10% until your next reload. You can pair this shotgun with several pieces of gear that is really going to amplify your damage. For example, this Shelterer set is going to give you an 8% elemental damage boost for only wearing 2 pieces, and then if you manage to get 3 pieces, you're going to be looking at being able to stack 20% on top of that, so a total of 28% extra elemental damage. But there's also a new set, the Blackstone set. You could pair this with this shotgun as well. If you manage to get up to 3 pieces of this set, you're going to be looking at being able to reach the same 28% extra damage threshold. For this build, I'm going to be rocking 3 pieces of the Shelterer set, but there's another piece of gear which can be crucial to buffing your damage, and that is the Fire Rune boots. These make it to where when any target is inflicted with burn, there's a 50% chance to generate a deviated particle. Picking it up increases your blaze damage by 30% for 15 seconds. These boots right here really help you boost the amount of fire damage over time that is happening to enemies. And you can see in the clip in the background, we are hitting over 6,500 DPS with this build, and none of this is calibrated to the max. None of it's tiered to the max, but we're still able to really ramp up this burn damage. There's a second build that I use here where only one item changes, and that is the boots. We swap those out because we want to use something called the barbecue gloves. I have a video breaking down where you can get these, actually. Be sure to check that out. But essentially, these are going to make it to where your burn damage frequency increases with the number of stacks, making it to where your burn damage is going to hit a lot more often. When I put these gloves on, it does remove one of the 3 pieces of Shelterer equipment that I have, which actually takes away a massive boost to our blaze damage. So you can see the DPS here only hits around 5,000. If I were to, say, have a Shelterer chest piece that I could put on to maintain the 3-set bonus, I think there's a possibility that the DPS with these gloves would even surpass what we're at with the boots. Overall, I think this shotgun is going to be making some of the strongest builds this scenario. Let me know down in the comments what weapon you guys are using. I'm going to go ahead and let the rest of this video play out with a showcase of taking down the first monolith boss with this build. Other than that, though, I hope you guys all have an amazing day. I'm out.